Doo, 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 doo. Oh, what it do? What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Chicago Rilla the Trucker, checking in with y'all, man. This Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. Um, still here at the terminal. As y'all can see from the quick snapshot from the live feed, I just got out of Ace 2 class here at Prime. As a lease driver here. And my advice is if you are a lease driver and you haven't taken the Ace 2 class yet, definitely look at taking the Ace 2 class, man, if you want to be successful. Like don't be out here blind blind to the game, not understanding like, how to effectively operate your truck out here. So that's just one of the key tools or resources that Prime provides that can essentially help you um, be more effective and be more profitable out here on this road and operating your truck and your business and everything in between. So um man, I ain't gonna try to make this video too long, but I can say my experience with the whole Ace 2 class, man, it was awesome. Started the class at 8 this morning. Just got out right, probably around about 5ish, 5 o'clock ish, got out of class. And it's perks. I mean, it paid us to go to the class. Gave us free lunch and dinner, and other perks of perks that came behind it. But again, man, if you're in this trucking game and you don't understand like what your cost of operation is, and especially if you're a lease driver, or even if you're a company driver looking to go on the lease side of the game, like it's definitely essential that you understand what your cost of operation is and all your fixed costs, your variable costs, how to bring those variable costs down. Because, I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's not so much, it's a big part of it, as far as making the revenue, to revenue for the week and everything. Everybody love money. We all love money, but, another key tool is to bring your spending down, or any excess variable costs that you got in fuel and different things like that. You want to try to keep those costs as low as possible. So um man, I mean, they gave us the tools, just gave us the formulas to put in place to look at our settlements and know how to break our settlements down, how to calculate them, and understand like what our cost of operation is. How much fuel are we using? Are we overspending in fuel? Are we not, fueling up at the right places? Are we just driving 65? Prime, we governed out at 65, but you know um are we just pushing 65 all the time and wondering why we got so many costs coming out of our settlements? And that's because you got to find that sweet spot. Got to find that sweet spot out here, when you pulling freight, because again, fuel is the biggest expense out here. So again, man, again, the Ace 2 class here at Prime definitely was an awesome experience. I really enjoyed it. Definitely took in a lot of information. I mean, just in this little book alone, I damn near marked on every page. A lot of stuff we had to like work out, looking at our settlements and stuff like that. But um, it's just a lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff that I didn't know. Even at times I catch myself driving 65 a whole trip, and it's like, man, like wondering why my fuel cost is so high, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, this class shows you, it shows you in real time, how much money you spending out, compared to what you're bringing in, and how it give you the tools and the key jewels to bring it down, bring those costs down, which is definitely like I said, essential out here. You need it. It's better when you got more money in your pocket at the end of the day. Um, Especially being a lease driver. You uh hear so much negativity about, leasing and all this other stuff, but if you got that mindset and you got the tools and key resources around you to help you out and to gain that knowledge that you need to be successful, you can do it. And I think Jay Rich even said it like, man, don't listen to everybody. Not to say everybody, some people they right in their in their assumptions of what the least game can be, but whole time that's their situation. You gotta understand what's your end goal, what you trying to get out of it, because there's a lot of people out here that's leasing the truck that's doing really really good for themselves. So you can't you really can't blame it on our prime lease program ain't this, or Hirschback program ain't this. And man, it's all about your drive and motivation to be successful. It don't matter what company you at. So, a lot of people just, make excuses and try to bring other people down because they wasn't successful in it. And that's no shot to nobody, but again, when you running a business, you got to understand that your focus need to be solely on your business, solely on, you know, being successful, solely on being profitable, focused on being successful, making money out. Sorry about that. Got calls coming in. But yeah, like I was saying, it's basically, you got to be focused solely on making money and focusing on growing your business, growing your capital out here. Like, especially like when you're new to the game, the whole game is a learning experience. So, why not take advantage when you got the key tools right in front of you, got the resources right there in front of you? Like, take advantage of it. Like, that's what it's all about. That's how you win at the end of the day. So, and I try to, on this YouTube thing, I try to watch people that's gonna educate me on the game. So like, I've been watching. Sorry about that. I don't know if y'all heard that, man, the wife, man. But anyways, like again, like I was saying, like it's definitely essential that you watch people that's gonna teach you something, that's gonna teach you the game and 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 give you the tools to be successful, man. Like it's a lot of people that want to see you win out here. And LaShawn, I met him in person over the summer, and he's one of those people that you can walk up to and say what's up, and he gonna sit there and shoot it with you, and slick give you some jewels while you talk to him. So you got to take advantage of it, man. Definitely take advantage of it. Shout out to that comment, man. That's what it's all about. Like taking in information that's gonna show you how to grow. And that's what it's all about. Like, it's a lot of drama and entertainment stuff that go on here on YouTube, but you know, that's just it's YouTube. Like, it's all for entertainment. So, but again, when you focus on growing something, starting a business, growing a business, understanding that you gonna fail at times, but it's all about how you react. It's all about how you bounce back and uh and come back on top. So that's just some of the things that I'm learning in this whole game. Again, I'm approaching a year with Prime, and just looking at going through my statements and stuff today and understanding what these numbers actually mean, like I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. So, again, it's just, understanding what your cost of operation is and, just taking it from there, knowing when to move your truck, when not to move your truck. Right now rates is kind of low, so that's stuff to pay attention to out here. But again, once the season break, rates gonna start to go back up. So, and I'm not real big on the rate. I'm still learning about this whole, rates thing and stuff like that. But, again, I'm watching people on here that's gonna feed me that knowledge so I can understand it and doing my own research. And again, that's key, out here so you can understand and have the knowledge of what stuff mean instead of just going off of somebody's word. Like, a lot of people out here just feeding BS too. So you want to just kind of separate yourself from that and focus, surround yourself with the people that's going to teach you something and show you how to be successful, and show you when they fail, so that way you know what not to do at the end of the day. So, um again, man, again, if you at Prime or coming to Prime, if you're a lease driver, or again, if you're a company driver looking to come on the lease side of things, I don't know too much about on the lease purchase side, but if you just straight leasing with Prime, man, it's not all bad. Again, you got the keys to be successful. You just got to take advantage of it and do it. So, um, again, man, if you're interested in coming to Prime, you can definitely shoot me a message. I'll shoot you the info or whatever. And if you on your way to Prime, just understand that Prime wants you to be successful. Prime wants you to win. That's how Prime win off their drivers, not just off of the name and the fancy equipment and all that stuff. It's off of the drivers that's actually putting the work in, and for the ones that's actually running a business or running their own operation, they understand that I need to keep my costs down so I can profit more. So at the end of the day, just stay focused out here, man. Understand, like, if you're a driver at Prime, it's strictly to my Prime people at this moment, or if you're interested in coming to Prime, like, understand that Prime wants you to win, and the tools are in place for you to win. You just gotta take advantage of it. Like, don't just be a driver that come to Prime and you trying to kick it at fire and ice all the time, or you ain't trying to take in. They got plenty of class. Some of the classes they pay you for to go to, and some of them only a couple hours, but you can go to a class, get paid for it, get free lunch or dinner, whatever, and it is beneficial for you to take it. That way you understand and get the knowledge, and that's only if you serious about this trucking game and you serious about growing your business, and understanding that, you if you want to use trucking to invest in other things, you can do that because you're gonna be making the money to do it. So, again, like I said, man, definitely take advantage, man, and find out what your motivation is. Like, a lot of people out here, they don't know what they what their motivation is, what motivate them. Like, understand what your motivation is. Your motivation is to make money and be successful, but what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the love? You doing it for the freedom, the security? You doing it for the freedom? Like, what are you doing it for? Like, again, like, those are things to just analyze and write your plan, write your goals out, and try to stick to them as best you can to achieve them. And you can do it. Like I said, you got a strong support system, coming into Prime here. And that goes from dispatchers to the shop guys to the regular instructors, anybody that work for Prime, man, they definitely are a key asset for you, key tool for you to be successful. So, um, just take advantage of it. So again, this your boy, Chicago Rilla, the trucker. Just want to come check in with y'all. Appreciate the few people that popped in. Definitely appreciate that. And again, like, share, subscribe, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. More content will be coming soon. Um, Again, like I said, man, this A2 class was the truth. So, take advantage of it. So, again, man, y'all be easy, be safe out there, drivers. If you're traveling, I know it's like crazy weather going on, on the West Coast right now, parts of the East, Northeast. So, man, definitely be safe out there. That go for anybody. Be safe out there. So.